You. Hey everyone, many of us want to be more charitable in the new year, and of course here with some top tips on evaluating the charities that we're thinking about giving to and some of the different ways we can give is Shari O. So first let's talk about some of the ways that people can actually give back.
Well, and the good news, Tori, is that there are plenty of ways. So the first one that comes to mind, of course, is financial contributions. And we can do those one time, or nowadays online we can set up multiple sort of monthly contributions. We've also got planned giving, which has estate and tax planning benefits. Folks can give at work through matching programs. We can do in-kind donations, which include stocks or used vehicles, that type of thing. And then, of course, volunteering. Nowadays, folks are choosing a charity and using multiple ways to give. So maybe making financial contributions and planning an event, that type of thing.
And there are a lot of different charities, obviously, to choose from when you're trying to make this type of decision. How do you know it's one with a good reputation?
Well, and that's important because oftentimes we end up giving because someone asks or because someone invites us to an event, and nowadays people are trying to be a little bit more deliberate with that. In other words, choosing the charities they want to support, and there's some good indicators that you can look for. So for example, we want to look for transparency, financial accountability, those types of things. You can look at, for example, the overhead ratio, the amount of money that an organization spends out of their fundraising for overhead and administrative costs. You can look at fundraising efficiency, so how much of that fundraising money they actually keep. You can look at other things like donor dependency, and those ratios should all come in at 80 to 90%. You can find them out by looking at the Form 990, which is the main IRS form. There are also several websites like Charity Navigator that help you with that. And then if you want to dig deeper, you can ask for the annual report and the audited financial statements for the organization.
You know, a lot of people also think, okay, well, what kind of benefits, you know, does giving to a charity sort of give me as far as taxing goes?
Right. Well, of course, most contributions are a write-off. You've got to be careful with those charitable contributions and the rules. But there are a lot of intrinsic type of benefits involved in donating. So, for example, 3 of the organizations that we found locally here that involve helping support local people as opposed to foreign countries and things like that include the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. We've got 13 clubs right here in our area helping hundreds of thousands of kids since 1971 when they were founded. Feeding America actually helps 800,000 people in our area, including mostly seniors and families and kids. And then, of course, one I love is the Wounded Warriors Family Support, which actually provides care and respite care and vehicles and training for the families and widows and children of wounded warriors.
Yeah, a lot to look at locally, nationally as well, but definitely the time of year to be talking about something like this. And we, of course, appreciate it, Shari O. You're always here with good information.
Yeah, make 2016 the year to get involved.
Well, happening today.